Hi, I'm Randall Wall, branch broker with Equity Real Estate Premier Elite Branch and one of the owners of Equity Real Estate. We're a great company. We cater to our agents. We help you grow your business. And we're in 18 states servicing between 34 and 3,500 agents. We did about $5 billion in sales last year, between 14 and 15,000 transactions. And that makes us the 15th largest private brokerage in the country. And so we actually do a lot of business, and we are huge in Utah, the largest brokerage in Utah. So this is me. I'm the branch broker with the Premier Elite Branch at Equity. And a question I like to ask it, and one that you should keep in your mind, is what do I want from a broker? Do I want somebody who's going to get out of the way and never be there? Or do I want somebody who is going to get out of the way when I don't want them to be there and who's going to pick up the phone immediately when I do need help from my broker? If so, that's me. I have been an investor and a broker, and I've been acknowledged internationally in real estate. I've been published about 30 times in multiple languages, and I know this business inside and out. I've been president for more than 13 years of the largest real estate association of investors in Utah, and I understand things like markets that are going upside down, which is kind of what we're looking at right now. We hope that there'll be a quick recovery, but I think we can almost guarantee that there will be a change in the market. And so one of the things that I like to tell people is seller financing becomes a big deal, because as the market softens, often interest rates go up. And when they do, you can put a willing buyer and a willing seller together and collect a minimum of $10,000 commission as an agent. That has been the average or minimum commission that I have had, and I've done hundreds of transactions with seller financing over the years. So I like to combine some of the agent things with some of the investing things. When we do that, even if it's only, say, 10%, we can end up being able to help a lot of people. Now, you don't have to become a real estate investor. Some people don't want to. But if you understand the real estate investing tools, you'll be able to help a lot more clients. So, for example, I have been able to help people that would buy, say, a fourplex for $430,000 and help them write off $130,000 or $136,000 year one. And that meant that they didn't have to pay any taxes on any of the earnings that they got from the fourplex for about 2.5 years. As you can imagine, that's a huge deal, and most agents have no clue on how to do that. But if we can combine investing techniques with solid agent practices, we can do that all day long and get more clients than everybody else, especially in a down market where the competition is really stiff. At Equity, I want to stand behind you. That's my job. I'm your broker. I want to stand behind you. I want to help you grow your business. The only thing I request from you is that your ethical and moral compass always point north. Don't get greedy. If you think something might not be right, please contact me. I will be more than happy to tell you which way the needle should point. And that would have saved some agents tons of money over the years and a lot of grief. So please keep that moral and ethical compass pointing north, because you won't make the same mistakes that other people that just get greedy will. I'll call you back right away. So call me during business hours. I'm going to get a hold of you right away. So if you don't get a hold of me, shoot me a text. I also have 2 assistants, William and Ingrid. They're great about returning calls as well, and they understand all of our systems here at Equity. We have a $4.99 transaction fee, and that's it for you. So as an agent, the $4.99 transaction fee comes out when you get paid. We're HUD certified, so we don't have problems bidding on HUD property. We don't charge for E&O, that's free. We don't charge desk fees. We don't do any of that stuff. It's just a $4.99 transaction fee. And the only exception to that is if you're doing the really big deals. We found that those were the deals that cost us the most in time, effort, and legal fees ourselves. So a big deal is considered to be anything that is $3 million or more in a single transaction. So one single transaction like this castle for $3 million or more, or a single commission where the agent is paid $100,000 or more. On the settlement statement or closing statements, there is a $60 fee for document storage to whoever the client is, the buyer or the seller, because we're going to magnetically image and store that basically forever. And what I like to do is say, okay, Mr. Buyer, Mr. Seller, I'm going to charge you, if it's a seller, I'm going to charge them 6-7% and a $5.59 file fee. And I've done that close to 1,000 times and never had a problem, because then the commission is a true 100% in my pocket commission for me, the agent. We give you the freedoms to succeed at Equity. That's really important to us. We want to trust you. We do trust you. And by doing that, that means that we give you full control over all the listing input on the MLS. Now, some brokerages don't want to do that with their agents because that's how they can control their agents and make sure that they get paid. But we trust our agents, and we want to. So you'll have full control, same rights that I have over your listings. you're going to get paid within 24 hours. So you're going to send in a complete checklist with all of your documents to Equity. And if the money comes in today from title, tomorrow you're getting a wire right into your bank account. And that's how we like to do it. And the reason is during downturns or during tough times in the market like we might have today, or like we definitely did during 2008, millions of dollars in agent commissions were not paid by other brokerages. There are brokerages that closed owing millions of dollars to their agents because those funds aren't protected in a fiduciary account. And so we set up something a little bit different. We said, how can we protect our agents' funds? We don't want to commingle them. We want to have them come in and get rid of them right away. And so we set up this 24-hour payout. Your money comes in today, we pay out tomorrow. Just make sure that the checklist is followed and you're able to get your documents into Equity. After every transaction, we're going to ask and say, hey, how did we do? And how can we do better? And that's important to you because every transaction you fill out that questionnaire, that's like a ticket that enters you into the monthly raffle. And we have a $250 winner, a $500 winner, and a $1,000 winner every single month. We offer a lot of solutions. We offer .loop. That's how you're going to submit all of your transactions to Equity is through .loop. We pay for it, no cost to you, and it allows you to get digital signatures from your clients, buyers or sellers. And it's very useful, especially in times of social distancing like we've experienced here recently. We have websites. We've got great websites. They do everything that a website should. Now you have the option to upgrade for $40 to a whiz-bang fancy website, but I closed 82 transactions last year, and this is the website that I use. And it does the three things that are most important. One is that you can take it along on your mobile phone, okay? You want to make sure that people can search for property on their phones. The second thing is, can they search for real estate? And the third thing is, you as an agent need to know who is searching, who is using your website, who's using your app, and be able to contact them so that you can turn them into a client and help them find more property. We have a lot of training. We have training going on continuously at Equity. We have web training online. We have in-person training almost every week or multiple times a week, a lot of times. And we have a mentoring program where new agents can come be paired up with somebody who's got some experience, and they're going to hold your hand for 2 years. They're going to get you started. They're going to put you through a process that's going to make you a great agent and show you how to be successful. It's not free, but it's definitely worthwhile. We've found that our mentees produce at about 50% higher levels than agents who have been in the business the same amount of time who have not gone through the mentoring program. So it's there. It's not one that you have to use, but it's one that I would recommend if you're a new agent. The difference between agents who succeed and those who merely get their license and fade out in a year or two is how much training they take advantage of. So please, please, please take advantage of all the training possible that you can at Equity. We have listing presentation templates. We have business cards. We don't make any money on these. Whatever our cost is your cost. Same thing is true for signs. This is Equity Elevate. So everything you need is here. You're going to look at it. So if you click on My Business, it's going to pull up and say, okay, you did, 14 closings and $81,000, so far this year. You're going to have vouchers for payment, etc. There's a lot of information in there. You're going to be able to go to the forms section, and you're going to say, all right, packet forms. What do I need to do? Okay, buyer checklist. Let me check on that. And you'll be able to look there and see all of the different boxes in the checklist. So that'll help you make sure that your files are in order and that you get paid within 24 hours. The marketing tools are amazing. You order business signs here. You basically can run your business from here. I have people from Pocatello to St. George that are in my branch that are doing deals, and this is how they do it from Elevate. I had one great agent who worked from a beach in Puerto Vallarta for 2 years and closed about 24 transactions with an assistant here locally in Utah and herself on the beach there. So there's a lot of really cool things that we can do there. I like to facilitate success for my agents, but this is just running through all the different things that we have available for agents in the marketing center, tons of things, more than you'll ever need to know as an agent. Newsletters, love newsletters. I have given and received millions of dollars in commissions from newsletters. Top of mind awareness is amazing. But one of the things that I truly love about Equity is that Equity pays you $100 every time an agent that you send to us joins Equity and closes a transaction. So that's a lot of money. That's about $700,000 plus a year for Equity agents. And you can go a long ways. You can go to Paris, you can go around the world. Our top agents are making about $50,000 a year. We've got agents that make a few hundred and everything in between. My favorite story is one of my friends who's an agent who brought his girlfriend over to Equity, and she joined Equity and was doing about 20, 30 transactions a year. I think they stayed together for about 6 months, but he made $2,000 to $3,000 a year for 5 or 6 years until she moved out of state. So profit sharing can be very, very powerful for you. Take advantage of it. And you can see how it can grow here. Like I said, we've got 2 agents that are up there in the $50,000, $60,000 range. Transactions are easy. You can do them yourself if they're just 1 or 2, or you can hire a coordinator. We've got coordinators that start around $200 a file and goes up to about $350 a file, depending on how much you want them to do for you. So it's a very good thing to do. Make sure you're always doing the most important thing, which is recruiting new clients so that you can get paid and leave the $10 or $15 an hour work to others. So there's my shameless plug. I'm gonna stop my screen share, and I hope that this has been informative. Please reach out to me. Please give me a call. I would love to meet with you, love to talk with you, and show you how I can help you grow your business, how I can merge investor with agent techniques so that you can make the most money possible, even in down markets, and that you can not only survive, but thrive when markets change. Again, my name is Randall Wall. I am the branch broker with Equity Real Estate Premier Elite Branch and one of the owners of Equity Real Estate. Thank you.